What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Cozy Vlogs. My name is Kristen. If you're new, if you're not new, then thank you so much for joining back in today. It's great to have you here. I am at Gardest right now, and they're known to have the Baltics' biggest Christmas world. I have been visiting the Christmas world every year for the past 4 to 5 years, I want to say, and it's always so beautiful. So I thought it would be really fun to take you along with me to check it out together. I have not seen anything of the Christmas world that they made up this year, so I am so excited to go check it out, and maybe we'll find some pieces that we're gonna take home. Let's go have a look together. So it's already so beautiful outside here. There's a reindeer up with a sleigh, everything's lit. Let's go in. Wow, this is the entrance area. They have a little flower shop here. And I think this is like a picture spot. That's so cute. Okay, let's go in. And I think we'll take a cart just in case. So this is where they have like the outdoor and indoor plants. They do have some Christmas trees here already, but I think the Christmas world starts around the corner there. But how beautiful is this display? It looks so rustic and pretty. I wish I had something like that in my garden. So pretty. I don't need any plants right now, so I'm not gonna check out the plant section, but they do have some pretty things here. I don't know what these are, but they look so pretty. Some Japanese plant, very pretty. And look at this beautiful reindeer. So I think the Christmas world is kind of starting here already, because they have some wreaths here and garland, and I do want to check out the wreaths and the garland, because I would like some real garland and a real wreath at my door. And these look so pretty. Look at this. Really pretty. They have some moss here. So let's go take a look. They also just have some pine picks, although I can get them for free from my mother-in-law, so I'm not gonna buy them here. They have these little, I don't know, arrangements to put on the table. So pretty. I love these natural wreaths and all these different textures. This one is so gorgeous. And only $6.90. It's a good price. And they have a bunch more of these artificial greenery here. This one actually looks pretty real, but it's artificial. And I love these blueberry wreaths. And this crystal look, so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Wow. I think I'll definitely find something here. I feel very drawn to this little pine wreath here. This natural one. I think that is so gorgeous. And last year I made a short video on how to make your pine cuttings, if you have these natural pine picks, how to make them last longer, or even garlands. So I will re-upload that pretty soon, so then you can have a look. It's a really easy method. They literally last weeks to months without dropping any needles, or hardly any needles. I feel very drawn to this pine wreath, and it's only $6.90, so we're definitely gonna take this one. And I think they put it onto this straw wreath, so you can kind of reuse it in the future, I'm guessing. I don't know. One of these wreaths is 21 euros at the moment. Not too bad for a wreath this quality. I also want to say this one is very pretty. It's a little bit glittery, and it has this holly stuff, and it's artificial, but it looks very real. I really like those two. I think they're really pretty. This mini pine wreath is also so cute for onto a cabinet or something. Really, really pretty. And also, if you want to DIY your wreath, they have everything you need here. I'm not gonna do that this year, but I have done it in the past, so it's really nice to see that they have a variety of stuff here. So we have this pine wreath at the moment, but I don't see any like garland. Last year they had also like real garland that you can like put up at home basically. So I'm not seeing any of that right now. They do have some Christmas trees. So much things. And here it goes on. We have all the lights here. Wow, that looks gorgeous. I wish I had enough room to put that on my front porch. That is so gorgeous. These little like hazelnut twigs, and I love these LED wreaths. They're so pretty. Look at all those reindeer. Wow. I really like this one. And it's $39.90, which is not that bad of a price, honestly. Very pretty. Ooh, those little small ones are also very cute. But this is the one I was looking at. It's so cute. It looks very rustic, I think, and it's definitely my style. I don't know what you would call these, but these, like, I don't know, stars or flowers. They're also gorgeous. I am seriously debating to take this home. This is so cute. I just love that this reindeer looks very rustic, and I think it would go great with my decor. But I don't want to put a lot of stuff in my basket right now, so we're gonna see what else they have here. And they have this little carousel here for the kids, and a bunch of LED trees over there. These are also so pretty. This chandelier is interesting. I love that lantern. Wow, that's pretty. That is so gorgeous. And I love this LED tree here. It's $109. So a bit higher price, but it does look pretty real and very pretty. I would say that is very pretty. And these wreaths are so cute. Look at this big one. You would need a big house for that. And these snowflakes. Look at this one. I love snowflakes. They also have really pretty doormats. I think this is gorgeous. And the nutcracker one. If you know me, you know I am obsessed with nutcrackers. I'm gonna take these LEDs here because they're only $2.90, which is a really good price, and they have the timer function. I need to have LEDs with timers because I am not about to put on the lights every night. I love to have a timer function, so we're gonna buy a few of those. These had 48 LEDs, and I'm gonna also take two with 96 LEDs. So as we've passed through the outdoor and the pet section, we're now entering the actual Christmas world. So everything else was just like an add-on. So I can see the first things here and it looks amazing. So we're entering the North Pole. Oh my gosh. And it will go around the corner here, I'm sure. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. That is stunning. So they have different like sections here where they have different themes. So we're gonna go from the start basically and then work ourselves through the sections. Okay, so this is where you enter the Christmas world. They have this like ski lift thing here. And then the North Pole sign and all of these little artificial trees. And then they have this like white Christmas, magical Wonderland Christmas. I want to almost say Harry Potter Christmas over here. And then this is all sorted by color, which is really nice. I think if you're looking for a specific aesthetic or a specific color. I know that this year the Ralph Lauren Christmas aesthetic is very popular. I like a dark Christmas, but I don't want to follow a trend because for me, Christmas is something traditional and I build my Christmas collection like year after year. So I'm not looking like to buy things for a specific trend. I'm looking something to buy what like my style is. And I love a white Christmas, I love a champagne Christmas, I love Bordeaux red, I love like a glass ornaments, snowflakes. So we're gonna look at that. I also love like dark blue. This is gorgeous to me. Oh, and look at these here. Let me check how much this garland is, because that would go perfect with my nutcracker theme that I have every year. It's $12.90. Not too bad, but I don't know if I'm gonna take it. We'll go look around first. They have so much pretty things here. And of course, a bunch of artificial trees. Any variety that you would ever like want. Wow. Usually they have them where they have the lights. Then they have this like magical forest things here. At least that's what I would call it. A little bit of like Narnia vibes. I think this is a tower that they had, because one year they built like an actual like castle here. And I think this was one of the towers. Oh, they took both towers. I mean, look at this. They have also like these rustic fence elements here, which are fun. And they have some artificial fireplaces. I love these like slender trees. They are really pretty, especially when you don't have like a bunch of space or for the bedroom. I think these slender trees would be great. They have a bunch of handmade ornaments here, like from felt. Very cute things. But this like is sticking out to me. This is such a gorgeous tree. And then they have a bunch of stockings here. I'm looking for a specific stocking actually, because last year they had one that was so pretty. It was like beige stocking, and it had like a Christmas wreath, and on the other one there was like a Christmas tree. But I didn't buy them when they first opened the Christmas world. So then I came back 2 weeks after, and they were all sold out because they were a bit pricey when I visited first. So I kind of regret not buying them. And I hoped they would have them again this year, but I don't see them right now. But maybe we see them. I think I might have to take this home because this is just so pretty. I have one at home that is like this white stocking, and it has a snowflake on it with pearls. It's very, very pretty. But I'm looking one for Cristo. This one would also be so pretty. Look at that embroidery. The only thing about this is that while it is pretty, it is kind of like small. If you compare these two, I would like it to be that size, so more similar to the one I have already. I don't know, should I take it or not? We'll put it back for now. We'll see if we find something else. And these pigs just caught my eye. Wow, they're gorgeous. Wonder how much they are. $8.90. Okay, that's too much for one pig. Look what I just spotted. These little Christmas mice. Oh my gosh, they're so precious. This one is so cute. And then they have this little pergola here where they have these lanterns. These are gorgeous for outdoor decor. Also this small one. I actually have that same sign at home already. And they have some Christmas village things here. They also have this section here where you can buy like Christmas snacks. But let's move on to this gorgeous, gorgeous Bordeaux red Christmas tree. And they also have a bunch of chandeliers here. But look at this Christmas tree. I am just stunned at how pretty this tree is. And then here they have a bunch of more this like Christmas village stuff. And over here they have a little gingerbread village. I think this also like moves. Oh, this is actually LED chain. And then they have a bunch of ornaments here. They have so many different varieties of ornaments. I don't even know where to look. They have literally everything you could imagine. Look at this whole wall of ornaments. I mean, a car, a Cadillac with 2 flamingos and these palm trees inside and these cute little pralines. They have everything here. It's like glass tea light holders. And then they have this variety pack here. And that would be also such a cute gift to someone, like a car fanatic, or I don't know, just someone who collects ornaments. This one is funny. This nutcracker bauble. And Santa in a hot tub. And oh, Mrs. Claus is also there. That's funny. Wow, look at this beautifully crafted Santa Claus. Do you see that? That's gorgeous. Also, look at this Christmas tree. It has this like velvet on the bottom. Wow, that is $17.90, but that's also a very big ornament. That's like something my mom has at home. We do have something like that. These are really pretty. Wow, look at all these bedazzled ones. And they have a huge chameleon. And a T-Rex or a raptor on skates. Oh, this wine glass is funny. I actually gifted this suitcase my best friend last year because we've been to Las Vegas and the States and Japan together, so it was very fitting. And then I have some of these like Bordeaux red ornaments at home. They are just gorgeous. And now here is the peppermint section. If you're a fan of peppermint, you will definitely find some things here. And they have a bunch of bows there also. Oh, and the Christmas star with like star signs on top. Now, if this isn't Ralph Lauren Christmas, I don't know what is. That is so typical Ralph Lauren Christmas. Not for me. They're not for me. I think they are cute, but they wouldn't match my decor that I currently have, so I'm not gonna buy them. These Christmas ornaments here, they look very nostalgic to me. Also very Ralph Lauren actually, but I don't know. And then they have the like gold champagne section and the more like white Christmas, also gold champagne section here. And they also have these really pretty tea light holders here. They look more wintry than Christmas, but they're very pretty. I think these are stunning, these like glass ornaments. They have this glitter on top. Also, I like these shapes here. And that's also just a stunning styling idea. And I think these ones here with the pearls, these would go perfect with my Bordeaux red. Also these ones here, wow. With my Bordeaux red, with my already existing Christmas baubles I have. And last year I also bought these exact ornaments here. These are $5.90. I think I paid the same price last year. They're just so pretty. They're my absolute favorite. And then they have this fairy Christmas here. I also really like these artificial berry picks here. They're pink, but I don't know, they're really pretty. Then, like I said, they have this white Christmas here, which I definitely love. I also love these like rustic looking ornaments. And this white Santa Claus is so cute. I think it even lights up. It does. And I don't know, I always love these like interesting shaped Christmas ornaments. I don't know why. I'm just really drawn to them. Then they have here these beautiful flowers. That's a gorgeous wreath. That's so cute. But $21.90, I'm not willing to pay that. And some silver Christmas and gold Christmas. These are so funny, these little like tea light holders, but they look like little lamps and they're glass. That's really interesting. Oh, and they also have ones that look like martini glasses or champagne glasses. That's a really pretty vase. And this one looks just gorgeous. This ornament here. Wow, look at this. And that here is a candle that's massive. It's so big. These look really fancy. Wow, look at these huge bubbles here. How much are they even? 32 for a pack of 6, I think. They have this clear one that has this tinsel inside. And they're all different, but they look very pretty, especially if you have like a large tree like this one. That goes perfectly together. And then here I would say is more of a like dark or modern kind of Christmas. And look at that display here. That's gorgeous. These ginkgo leaves, very pretty. And then here they have some more rustic Christmas, I would say. But this is also in general just like more home stuff than Christmas. This one here looks beautiful. I love these mint ornaments. Wow. Look at this beautiful, beautiful horse here. That is so gorgeous. That reminds me of something we had when I was a child. And oh my gosh, these rustic ornaments. How gorgeous are these? These are exactly my style. While they definitely have a lot of pretty things here, I have to hold myself a little bit back and be financially like smart. I cannot buy like everything that I want or think is pretty. Right now I only have the lights and the wreath in my cart, and I think it's gonna stay like that because we're like entering the kitchen section now, and they usually don't have that much stuff here. Not very Christmassy right here, but very, very pretty. Not even sure what this is. Oh, for an egg. That's so cute. And I like these kitchen towel holders. How much is one? We actually need one, so I don't know, that's a bit much for a kitchen towel holder. And look at this beautiful stoneware. Wow. These are gorgeous. These are also so pretty. They have different poinsettias here. I've never seen these like salmon colored ones. And they have these kind of like pinto ones. Very pretty. Because I didn't buy like much. Right now I'm actually contemplating if I should go back and get that reindeer, because I really like that one and I definitely need like an outdoor piece. for the front porch, and I think that would be great. So I might go back and get the reindeer, but probably not today. I am gonna think about it a little bit more to be sure that I really want it, although I'm quite sure already. But I have an appointment now, so we're finished with looking at the Christmas world. There's still an outlet section, but I'm not gonna browse through it today because I'm kind of on a time crunch. Okay, because I'm kind of on a time crunch to get to my appointment, I'm gonna end the video here. I've just exited the checkout section, and so I've bought the wreath and all the LED lights that I showed you. But if you have made it this far, then thank you so much for joining me on today's video and looking at all the Christmas things with me together. It was so fun, and I'm gonna go rush to my appointment now. If you enjoy videos like this, then I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel or leave a nice comment or like. And just thanks again for watching. Never forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and I hope to see you back on my channel next time. Bye!